We've often said here on the show, in the world of show business, there's very little private for long, Doesn't matter what you do, and more so in this digital age, as I'm sure we're all aware. People take pictures and say, oh no, I won't put them out online or whatever. And then a few months down the line, of course, they become rather opportunistic. They've got something to sell, you get the picture. Now recently, I say recently, late last year now, how time goes, we've just been treated to a wonderful picture, have we not, of Princess Charlotte by her mother, Catherine, the Princess of Wales. I thought it was an adorable picture, genuinely did. A real picture, just a young girl, very happy in herself, clearly quite outdoorsy, that sort of stuff. A lot of people commented also on how much she looks genetically like, of course, our late and wonderful monarch, Queen Elizabeth II. But I think you can see a lot of Catherine there as well. That's the thing about how they grow up and we're allowed to see them. You see all sorts of facets, don't you? But it was interesting because Catherine, along, of course, with her daughter, Princess Charlotte, and her youngest son, Prince Louis, late last year visited one of their very favourite shows, a big favourite, we've told you before, with the British monarchy, Strictly Come Dancing. So what happened next? Morning, lovely to see you today. Thank you so much for joining me. You all right? Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, we'll have another wave. Yes. This is Parliament. This is a grey day. This is, well, spring. We're into May now, aren't we? I mean, where does the time go? Do you remember me telling you when we were standing here that, oh, I'll soon be moaning about it being too warm? Well, it's coming. Yes, the hay fever, oh dear, already, keeps getting me at the back of the throat. And you do kind of think, what will it be like once it gets warmer? Shouldn't moan, should we? I know. What would we do if we didn't have a good moan, eh? We're allowed it, aren't we? Well, thank you. I'm glad you agree. Back as ever to your royal story of the day. Tricky times, actually, for the Queen Camilla now, because, as I said, she's a huge fan of Strictly Come Dancing, and there were and still high hopes for the possibility of the final being held in Buckingham Palace in their wonderful ballroom. What a wonderful idea. Can you imagine to be able to say that you danced in the ballroom at Buckingham Palace? I mean, that would be a big lure. Normally the big lure for the stars of Strictly is to appear on the dance floor of the Frank Matcham designed Tower Ballroom in Blackpool. I think that might just surpass it, don't you? Now, one of the judges, Shirley Ballas, recently revealed that all about that private visit of Princess Charlotte, Prince Louis, Camilla and Catherine. What was interesting about this private visit, it was meant to be private, but Shirley, being a northerner and clearly got something to flog, decided that she was going to speak out. Now, what she did reveal was the fact that they'd had a few crowns made, just fun paper crowns, one for Princess Charlotte. Apparently Prince Louis wanted one as well, didn't want the sweets, wanted the crown. He knows where the power is, right? But also where it becomes slightly indelicate is Shirley revealed that they'd actually had some pictures taken, but she didn't post them and wouldn't post them because it had to remain private. What she let slip though, and this is the world of celebrity for you, ladies and gentlemen, is that she decided to send Camilla her book. Yes, she'd written a novel. I say written a novel, she probably told somebody the outline and somebody literally wrote it for her. As ever, we have to say allegedly. Correct me if I'm wrong, Shirley, if you're the brand new Agatha Christie. Now, where it gets interesting is, as I say, Shirley sent the book off to Clarence House. She got a wonderful letter back from Camilla, the Queen, basically saying thank you for the book. She's looking forward to reading it. But you see, the bigger picture is, will now that book go into Camilla's book club? You see how indelicate these things become, because Shirley's a very crafty navigator and knows exactly how to press the buttons of publicity. We've seen it over the years since she's now been the head judge of Strictly Come Dancing. Where does this leave Camilla? Can she recommend Murder on the Dance Floor, given the fact that Shirley is not a friend as such, but now an acquaintance? You see the difficulties that can happen if you're a member of the British monarchy. For now, Shirley's book isn't on the list, but Shirley's hoping, of course, that she can cha-cha-cha her way into royal favouritism. Can it happen, or will it simply be left as Murder on the Dance Floor? And who will Shirley be taking her aim at next? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.